I had a terrible pilot. Everybody has a terrible pilot. I did my pilot. I thankfully had Amit and Kavita from IVM on. We were just recording, see how I do it. And I made the fundamental mistake all podcasters do. Is I just ask questions, right? I didn't say more than asking the questions. I didn't give perspective. And that was the biggest feedback that came. And it felt like I was holding back. The first ever episode I recorded, I actually asked Kunal Jeswani, the Ogilvy India CEO. I'm like, you can't do a show called Advertising. Is did not get Ogilvy's India CEO on as your first guest, right? So, and Kunal's super sweet. So he said he'll come. But what eventually became episode 1 is after we finished the Kunal episode, we realized that for an audience to get context, they need to first know what my story is. Which is why my first episode was with Rohit. Right. Got Rohit on, and he and I just spoke about Glitch and our journey and where we saw the market right now and how we got to where we got to. And then obviously, so I would say the first 10 episodes was a lot of reaching out to people I kind of knew. So it was comfort. They knew that I would be able to have a casual conversation. IBM suggested a few people I could get on. So I got them on as well. But I think I was still trying to find my ropes till I hit episode 15. And actually, even till my 20s, actually. There was an episode that changed my process, which was I did an episode with Ronnie Screwvala. I think it was in my early 20s. And it was way too early for me to get someone like Ronnie on. But the opportunity was there. His book had just come out. He was open to podcasts. And I went over prepared. I did the one thing I never do, which is I prepared questions. He wanted to basically talk about stuff beyond what I put down. And I only had half an hour, and he's a very on the dot person. Walk in exactly on time, walk out exactly on time. So I consider it one of my weakest episodes. People like people have heard it multiple times. It's got great numbers. But years later, I actually did a live session with him. And then I was a lot more comfortable. It was a lot more fun to do. But I think around that time, I think about 25 is when I sat down. Actually, I remember sitting down saying, what is my process? What is my structure of how I function as a podcaster? Till 25, I was enjoying doing it. I was getting on people. I was reaching out to pretty much anyone who I thought could be interesting to get on and just speak to them and going with the flow. At 25, I said, okay, now I need structure. Let me put some structure into this.